So we're live again. Okay, my main streaming platform appears to not be working. So we are going to instead do this. This goes for upcoming. So we are live. I have to figure out how to do this because I need to sort of wing it. We're winging it today. We are winging it today. So, I'm going to give it a shot. Okay, get link and put that into here and start scanning, and we should be good. All right. I have no idea if anybody's getting the notifications at all for this, but we're going to give it a shot. Anyway, I did make it public. We got 3 viewers, 4 viewers. So Streamlabs updated itself and it completely crashed. So I'm going to fix that later. But for now, I refuse to give up. I'm going to stream using this stream. We're using StreamYard instead. Andrew, welcome. John, what is going on? Good to see you. Bardman, how you doing? Erica, hello. So we're going to have to wing it tonight. This is going to be a make it up as you go along kind of night, which is, that's not too bad. That's not too bad at all. Let's see. There's a slides video of our share screen. So it's going to be kind of fun tonight. Hopefully we don't get 65 readings because I'm not sure how that's even going to be a thing. I don't know. Anyway, I will fix the technical difficulties tomorrow, but for now, I will do this. I will do it this way. Anyway, Kim, welcome. Good to see you. John, we got Andrew and Erica. Thank you all for being here. We're doing the improvised stream tonight because StreamYards decided to crash. It said that my video drivers are not up to date, which is correct. My video drivers are not up to date, but I did not know that was a thing. But apparently it is a thing. So tonight we're winging it. Veronica is coming in with the first reading tonight. A little bit of a general read. We can do that, Veronica, with my deck, otherwise known as not the Tasty Tarot, the Waterfall Tarot. GK, thank you for your donation as well. Bright Smile, ooh, are you a dentist? Bright Smile, are you a dentist? I have to ask, just from the name. I probably need to move my camera back a little bit. Let me try that. All right, let's unhinge it. Let's move it up a little bit and do that. Okay. So we are going to have to adjust the camera based upon what I'm seeing here. We have to adjust the camera so that we can get the name down here and then we can get this going up here. So it's StreamYard tonight, my friends. It's all about StreamYard. Okay, we will fix the technical problems tomorrow, but I didn't want to cancel the stream again. Anyway, general reading, Veronica. Thank you for your other donation. 6 of Wands, it is all about the successes right now. It is about finding what is successful, what works, what functions right now. I think that's where we're focused, right? Linda, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Star Bright, welcome tonight. Joanna, welcome as well. 6 of Wands is about what is successful for you, what works for you. In a general reading, that's kind of what we're looking at. What is functional for you? What is going well? What can we rely upon? Because I think that's the map of what needs to come next, right? The map is going to be, what is working for me, and let's stick with that. This is not the time to go out and adventure into something, into the unknown, or in something that you're not comfortable with, or something that you haven't been functionally working on, or things like that. You're going to have to go with what you know. So 6 of Wands, look at the previous success. I think that's going to be it. Emperor also says that is in your hands. The success, the failure, anything that is there is going to be in your hands. You have a lot of power, a lot of command over where you're going, what you're doing right now. And the Tower, it is about doing what you know, because I think that you have a challenging situation coming up where you do have to make something up. You do have to improvise. You do have to do things that you don't know, you're not comfortable with, you don't know where you're going. And I think that is sort of relying upon past successes, what works in the past for the future, because there is some challenges ahead. And that is going to be something that you can deal with. No problem, but you just got to kind of kind of get ready for it and have a strat going in. We got, let's see, Star Bright, thank you for your donation tonight. Jack, welcome. Again, we're on StreamYard tonight because my program crashed. It updated, and now it no worky. So we're going to have to improvise tonight. The program crashed. It now no worky. And I did not want to cancel the stream again. So we're improvising. I mean, I'm telling you, when I'm stream, I'm going to stream. If I have to use my freaking phone, I'm still going to stream. I can guarantee that. So you got to go with what you know. GK knows. Where's my connection with the Sagittarius headed? Is the Sagittarius rock solid? Is this a relationship? Is this going to be decent with that? 5 of Cups said it is headed for a few challenges, but you already figured that out. You already figured that. No, nothing is sort of reliable 100% of the time. You do have to make up things. You do have to go with the flow. Ken Chan and Coco, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Melissa, welcome. YouTube user, thank you for your donation. But yeah, you're going to have to go with what you know here. The 5 of Cups says the Sagittarius is going to be disappointing some of the time. This is not something that's going to be 100% smooth. Absolutely. The connection's good. The connection is there, but it's going to be disappointing some of the time. Should we give it up? Should we sort of move elsewhere? Maybe. I mean, maybe. The 3 of Wands says you want to kind of venture out into the future and play chess with this connection. You want to figure out, what can I do to make this better? How can I improve this? How can I make this superior to what else has been going on? Because the 3 of Wands says you will get in a situation where people are kind of looking elsewhere, right? People are kind of comparing this relationship to previous ones. You're kind of getting where you just don't know what's going on. But the 3 of Wands says focusing on what is next, playing the chess game here. I think it's going to be your big connection, your big thing here. Ace of Pentacles. Work on the stability. You want to know where the connection's headed? You need to get the stability. You need to get it rock solid. If you don't, you're going to have overall problems in the future. So work on the stability. Don't work on the fleeting emotions. Don't work on trying to hang on to something that's not stable. You want to get the stability. You want to get it down. You want to get it action-packed and where you need it to be. And I think that is going to make everything a lot better. Why does the video game movies genre have a bad reputation for being horrible? Oh my, Bardman. Bardman's upset. Bardman, I hear you. Bardman, I hear you. There's so many good movies. But the video game movies, they do got a bunch. I mean, look at Resident Evil. I mean, Bartman, I'm not hating on Resident Evil, but I'm going to hate on Resident Evil. Look at Resident Evil, Bartman. Would you, Jade, by the way, I got your donation. Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate you. We don't have all of the fancy stuff tonight. We're back to basics, my friends. We're back to basics. We're back to StreamYard because my program updated and it no worky now. So, we're going to have to fix it later because I don't got time right now. I got to do your readings, and we are going to be doing some readings tonight. Zimmy, we got one. We got Philippe. What's going on, everybody? Good to see you. Oh my, we got double shot from Jade. I appreciate you, Jade. Thank you so much. You're such a good donator. I appreciate it. Good luck with that house, man. Getting a house now. It's like, wow. Anyway, Jade's got the double shot. Jade, you are coming up here soon. I got you after the second Veronica read before YouTube user. Bardman, we got a video game problem. We just do. We got a video game problem. What's going on with that? 8 of Swords. I mean, it is about, here's the problem. Translating a game which has no real basic story to it, like Resident Evil has a story. Translating a game that has a thick 50-hour story into a 2-hour, hour and a half movie is difficult. Bottom line, it's difficult, right? You look at the 8 of Swords. We have so many restrictions, so many things that we can't get done, so many things that are sort of moving in and we're just not getting it where we need to have it. And, it's just kind of painful. Yeah, Jack, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. DC, what's going on? It's just sort of painful here. and there's not really much you can do about it. Not really much you can do about it. So I would just say that basically a 50-hour, 60-hour, 200-hour game is difficult to get done. It really is. It's difficult to sort of move in there. The Eight of Swords says it's hard to translate that over and make that happen. Sometimes that's the way it is. The Tower, not a lot of money in these game movies, man. I mean, look, the game movies don't make enough revenue. The Tower, I'm not able to get it done. I'm not able to make the revenue that I need. I'm having problems with it. That's kind of the bottom line here, right? And you got an Eight of Cups. The history of movies will determine if the movie is going to succeed or not succeed. I mean, I think that's it, right? It's going to determine if the movie is going to succeed or not. And a lot of times it just doesn't. And if you have a stinker, then everybody else is going to be kind of gun shy about it and be like, well, I don't know. I don't know if I should be doing that or not, because that turned out to be quite the stinker. So you got to kind of do that. You know, you got to kind of beware that if one ain't making money and they're not willing to invest into the next one sometimes. So that's the way it goes. I'm sorry. That's the way it goes. Erica knows how it goes. How much will the judge decrease my fiance's alimony in the next court hearing? Oh, my. Let's find out if we can get some alimony. We can get some more alimony. Normally, this is where I would use my animation of somebody handing money over to somebody else. But, you know, that program crashed. It updated, and then it said, excuse me, but you don't have the latest graphics driver, and I won't work anymore. And I'm like, oh, wait a minute. That's not any good. I don't want that. I want you to work. But we will get, technical problem. They updated and they didn't tell me. They just didn't tell me. Lachey, thank you for your donation. We got YouTube user donation. We got Lachey. We got Elizabeth and Lachey Double Shot. Thank you so much for your donations tonight. I greatly appreciate that. All right. We're going to have to go with it. How much the judge decreased the cash coming in? It is going to get decreased. I can tell you that now. It is going to get decreased. You have a Three of Swords. There's some disappointment here. It doesn't feel like a lot of things are functioning. A lot of things are working. A lot of things are going to be decent for us. You got the Five of Pentacles, less money. It is going to be decreased, and it is going to be heartbreaking. You got a Knight with a Page of Wands. I think it's going to be decreased 23%. I'm going to give you an exact number. It's going to be decreased by 23%. That is your answer, and I'm going with that. I'm sticking with that. Let me know how close I was, because that Three of Swords, a little bit of a 3, got the 5, got the Page over here. I think we're sort of intermingling into the 23% zone, but I think it's 23% decrease of what you are currently getting now. Anyway, at least that's what I think. That is what I think. What do you think? Veronica is up next. I'm trying to watch chat at the same time. I tell you, it's going to be a hard night. It's going to be a rough night. So, I mean, if I mess something up, I'm sorry in advance. If I mess it up. All of my cool toys don't work tonight. They all don't work tonight. It's disappointing. Anyway, we're going to do Veronica. Then we're going to hop over to the Jade Double Shot. That's what I'm talking about. Jessica, I got your PayPal donation. Thank you so much, Jessica. I greatly appreciate it. You're in the queue. Again, tonight is going to be kind of YOLO. It's going to be kind of making it up as we go along. Night, because our fancy program died. It updated, and then it said, no, I'm not going to work. And I'm like, why not? Now story time. This tells the story of Tarot Oracle not being prepared, because had I started the stream earlier, I would have seen that message and I would have updated the driver. But no, Nikki, you cannot find the PayPal link. You cannot, because go to a previous stream. It's going to be one of those nights, ain't it? It is going to be one of those nights, ain't it? Yes, it is. Tarot Oracle, it is going to be one of those nights. Okay, let me link it. Let me link it. Like it sure would help if I posted the link, wouldn't it? Let me post it. Let me post it. There we go. All right, I posted it. I posted it right there. There we go. Nikki, I'm sorry. Tonight's is technical difficulty night. So there's the PayPal link over there. All right. Is there anybody that wants to reconcile with me? 6 of Cups says yes. It does. There's a water sign that needs to reconcile with you. You have a Queen of Cups right next to a 6 of Cups. I like it. I think there is somebody who wants to reconcile with you. It is a water sign. It is somebody that wants, okay, they're not like 100% interested in reconciliation right now. They're not 100% there, right? Just not 100% there. YouTube user, thank you for letting me know. That does make it easier. YouTube user, thank you. But yeah, the Queen of Cups, water sign, wants to reconcile. They're not 110% interested. They're just kind of lukewarm. They want to see where it is. They want to see where it goes. They want to see what's up, what's going on before they commit to it. But other than that, I think that they are interested. They wouldn't mind discussing it at a minimum, right? The Temperance card. Let's get it fixed up. Let's get it mixed up and all this other stuff. I think it works. Nikki, thank you for your patience. Thanks everybody for your patience. I mean, it's one of those nights. It's one of those nights, my friends. We're going to have to sort of wing some of this stuff out. We got another PayPal donation from NS. Thank you so much, NS. Let me know what your question is. NS. Hope I can find your question. Anyway, let me know what your question is. I'm not sure how I'm going to do the chat question, so that'll be kind of interesting. It may be one of those to where I'm going to have to kind of wing this. Okay, we got Jade. Okay, a high school is good for my first daughter with the thought. Okay, yes or no question. We got a high school in mind. Apparently, we're looking at high schools. Obviously, we're moving. You got to look at high schools. You got to see where it's at, what it's doing, and whatnot. So we got a high school in mind. We need to figure out if it's going to be good for the child. Let's find out. There's nothing I can click to make your question come up. So it's going to look like Veronica, but this is now Jade. We now are on Jade. So we can click Jade. There we go. We're on Jade's question. All right. High school, is it going to be good? Absolutely not. This looks harsh. The first part of the reading looks so harsh. I don't know if you can sort of get the next part of the reading and be okay. So let's look at what's good. Nikki, okay, I got you. What's good, what's bad, what's indifferent about this particular high school? I think number one, there's some drug problems in the high school. Entertainment purposes only. Entertainment purposes only. All right. I'm just saying, we're going out. I think there are some drug problems in the high school. But there are some nice high schools that obviously have a little bit of drug problems and whatnot. But you have a little bit of a drug problem in the high school. There's also basically whoever gets in the high school, children are going to have kind of some bad relationships from the sort of the high school, whatnot. So you're going to have to kind of put up with that. It's also too easy. I don't really think they're going to get a lot of education from it. I mean, this is something to where, if you're shopping for homes and you have a better option, I'd go with a better option, quite frankly. But it seems like you have better options. The world is your oyster. The world has a little bit better looking things in it for you. Overall, I'd say no, right? Neve wonders what the hell's going on with the street. Neve, I started my usual program up today, and it said, I ain't working because your computer has old drivers. So I didn't have time to update the drivers tonight. All right. I did not have time to update the drivers. And I didn't want to skip stream, or I didn't want to be late. So we're going with StreamYard tonight. So all the fancy doodads, right? All those things are not here. They're not here. They're not available. Boo-boo. Welcome to stream. So you're going to have to put up with simple StreamYard tonight until tomorrow, when I update all my stuff. Tomorrow's stream will be back to normal, but tonight I got to wing it. I mean, I ain't missing stream. If I'm going to stream, I'm going to stream. I don't care if I have to be on my phone. Anyway, Second Jade question: has anyone come forwards with the truth? Now, oh, sorry, that is Jessica. Let's see. High school is good for my first daughter with Thoth. Okay, we figured that out. No. The other question Jade had: can we find a house before May? This is that question. Absolutely yes on this. Now, it is going to take some doing. It is going to take some doing. Housing went from hard to find to damn near impossible to find. It went from hard to find from impossible to find. And I think that's what you're stuck with now. You can get it, but it's going to take a little bit of innovation. It's going to take a little bit of looking in at different places. I mean, hey, my house is probably going to be for sale soon. I mean, I'm just saying, if you like Texas, no. But you're going to have some innovation. Look in the places you normally wouldn't look. Samantha, thank you for your donation. Again, we're on StreamYard. We're going to have to wing it tonight. So this is going to be a harsh night. So bear with me. Mistakes will be made tonight. Some big mistakes tonight, right? Diane, thank you for hanging out with us. All right, but you do have the power. You do have the ability to make this happen. The Emperor is so good here. It's so nice here, especially next to Justice. You're going to get it done. Justice says we're going to be able to balance out all the factors and find what we need. We're going to have to look maybe in different areas. We're going to have to settle with something maybe we don't want ultimately, but we are going to be able to get this done by May. Absolutely, absolutely. Rose Gold, I have PayPal and only PayPal and more PayPal. Rose Gold, check the chat, Rose, check the chat. I got a whole lot of PayPal, more PayPal than I would ever thought possible. We got Nikki is in the queue. Jessica, both of y'all are in the queue. Let's knock out some super chats first, because I don't know how long the super chats will hang out in this particular program over here. StreamYard is not designed for my level of donations. So sometimes I get 65 donations. The problem is if I get StreamYard and I scroll down the chat, then I can't scroll back up. So I'm stuck. At the very top. I do have another window over here separately with chat. So I'm doing that as my strat tonight. We're making it up as we go along, my friends, because StreamYard ain't designed for hardcore streams like this. All right, Sarah, you have not missed your reading. Sarah, let me look. Sarah, you are like 10 away. Sarah, you're a long way away. We haven't even gotten to YouTube user yet. We're having to wing it. We got to wing it. What I need to know for everyone in chat and TL, what do you need to know? We're going to use the thought. You need to know that feelings are the PowerPoint in your life right now. If you can link into your feelings, if you can hook into your feelings, if you can find what is causing your feelings, what is making you feel good, feel bad, and really start to use that. Jay, thank you for your third donation up there with a triple shot. If you can get in touch with the feelings, figure out all the roots, where they're at, what's going on, I think that's going to work and be functional for you. There are things being hidden from you. Star Bright, there are things being hidden from you. You need to figure out what those are, and you need to watch out for those kind of things. Boo Boo, thank you for your other donation. And finally, it is all about people trying to control you. Don't let them do it. Don't let them do it, because there are people trying to manipulate you, trying to control you, and trying to make you do what they want, how they want it, and why they want it. Anyway, yeah, you're like 10 away, Jay. You got a lot. We got YouTube user with the quad, with a triple shot. We can't skip around tonight. The StreamYard will screw me if I try to skip around, because I can't scroll up once I scroll down. YouTube user, quiet but civil. I mean, I guess that's okay, right? Quiet but civil. I mean, that's it. Samantha, not new software. Samantha, the software I use crashed, and I got to fix it. It didn't have time. All right. Hello, everyone. Hello to you, Samantha. Good to see you. As always, Samantha, we got two Samanthas. I'm talking to Samantha Sosa. Samantha, the SV and SS. I mean, I am just saying. All right. In feels for me, we're quiet but civil. Four of Swords. Ian is going to let you make the next move. I mean, Ian's really kind of waiting for you at this point and trying to figure out what you're going to do next, trying to figure out what is going to be the important part, where you're going to be, what you're going to do. They're waiting for you to make a move. We saw that last reading. We see that again this reading. Ian wants you to make the next move because Knight of Wands, they're concerned. They're concerned. They know they've screwed up. They think they screwed up again. It seems you weren't happy when they approached you, when they were doing what they were doing. They know they need to change, but they don't know what to change. Nine of Wands. I'm having issues. I'm having anxiety from this. They're trying to understand what you want, what you need, and they're letting you make the first move, right? Four of Swords. I'm taking a break. I'm letting my planning kick in here. Queen of Pentacles. I think that it's going to be okay, but I just need YouTube users to communicate with me. Let me know what they want. Be upfront with me, and then we can kind of wing it from there. Anyway, YouTube user, he's got a job. Future, my current job, lots of changes. I'm scared as hell, and I don't know where to go. That's what I'm talking about. There are changes in many jobs right now. There are a lot of changes coming in April. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you, let me give you I'll make a dedicated video. I predict a lot of changes for all of us in April. And all of us in April. I'm going on the record. Samantha, thank you for your donation. Let me know what your question is. Future of the current job, lots of changes. You are scared. I don't think you should be scared. You get scared. You get worried. You get concerned. I don't think you should be scared. I'm going to stick with this. I mean, I've said this many times. I'm going to keep sticking with this. You do have a Four of Wands. This is your home. This is something comfortable. This is good. This is something solid. I think it's going to be solid. It's going to be structurally sound. Keep on keeping on. Six of Pentacles, you already got a raise. I think people will reward you. People will do that. And I think that's where you're going here. Six of Pentacles says you are getting donations. You're getting what you need from this position. And the Queen of Wands, it is the CEO. It is the leader of the company. Again, you wanted to be a leader. You wanted to be in charge. You're going to get to be in charge. The Queen of Wands says, I'll work with you. I'll get it done. This is functional. This work. This is cool. And overall, you wouldn't be scared. Overall, just don't be scared. You keep getting scared, but you shouldn't be scared is what I'm saying. Anyway, the company I work for is approved to take over the company in works for. This is historic. It is historic and hysterical at the same time. What's his future at? And is he safe? No, he's not safe. No, he's not safe. I said it in another reading. I'm sticking with it. I remember your readings because you're here every day. I remember your readings. I got a good memory. I mean, give it up for my memory. I got a damn good memory. I said he's not going to survive. I said he's not going to make it. What I get? YouTube user, you get the best readings on the channel. YouTube user, what did I say before? I said he ain't going to make it. What do you see here? Well, I drink some water. You do your own reading. Okay, this is what YouTube user just said. YouTube user just said judgment, rebirth, reincarnation. Ooh, they get a new opportunity. New opportunity at my job. We're going to take over. Ends gets the new opportunity. He's going to take it over. New birth, new incarnation. He leaps over into the new job and they can his ass. And they get rid of him. The Ten of Swords. I said he wasn't going to make it before. I say it again. He ain't going to make it. He ain't going to make it. Every reading, he ain't going to make it. Every reading, we get the same thing. Give it up for consistency at least. At a minimum, give it up for some consistency. If you like the consistency of the YouTube user readings, I am just saying, hit that like and sub because tonight is a rough night for me. Tonight is a rough night for me. I can't scroll down because then I can't scroll back up. So I got 5 chat windows going. I got my program down there, and it's a rough night, my friends. If you like the fact that I'm making it look smooth, so hopefully it look smooth. If it doesn't look smooth, hit dislike. Screw you. But no, I'm just kidding. But no, I mean, hit that like button, hit that like and sub button. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. It's one of those nights, It's one of those nights where we got to use StreamYard. I'll go ahead and pay StreamYard for a subscription just in case this comes up again. I don't. I think StreamYard is not a bad platform. Quite frankly, I think it's going pretty well. The fact that I can't scroll up kind of pissing me off. But other than that, it's pretty smooth. It's pretty smooth. Okay, I can get used to this. I could. I don't have all my fancy animations and stuff. I still got the sound effects though. Sound effects are still rock solid, my friends. What does Amanda feel for me? Amanda likes you. We got the Two of Cups over here. All right. We got the Two of Cups over here. I like it. That's nice. Judgment seems to be on every reading. That works. Samantha, thank you for the double shot there. Look at you. Judgment with the E. I know some of y'all are like, wait a minute, where's the damn E? There it is. Judgment with the E for rebirth, reincarnation, Page of Cups. YLK, welcome. Good to say. Sunshiny day, welcome. Look at you. Everybody's here tonight. But that Page of Cups, that Page of Cups is not ready to do anything with this. They like you. Two of Cups is a nice meeting. They like you. They're just not ready to go anywhere with it. Page of Cups, I'm just not prepared. I'm just not ready to go anywhere with it right now. And the Judgment, the rebirth, reincarnation says, hey, we're going to get something done, just probably not in the direction that you wanted to go. You'd prefer Judgment without the E. You rebel. Neve, somebody ban Neve right now. No, I'm kidding. Without the E, that's sacrilege. That's sacrilege without the E. Neve, you're a rebel. I bet you have a neck tattoo too. No, I'm kidding. When am I meeting the new guy coming my way? Let's find out. If I'm meeting somebody new, I'm going to bring my cat. That's what I'm saying. Blooming cat tarot. If you're meeting somebody new, you got to show them the kitty. The blooming cat kitties. Anyway, when am I meeting the new guy coming my way? Let's find out. Find out what's going to happen with all of that. Oh, man. Four of Pentacles, Two of Cups, and the Two of Pentacles. September. Absolutely September. The Four, the Two. Rock solid. Two of Pentacles. Decisions need to be made. You need to get out. You do need to get out. The problem, okay, you're gonna have one of these where you meet somebody at work. I already told you that before. You said you meet most people at work. We're repeating ourselves in this. YouTube user. I think I remember every damn reading I've ever given you. Is that true? YouTube user. I mean, back me up here. I remember every single reading that I've ever given you. The last time I said you're going to meet somebody new, I said they were at work, and here we go again. We got Pentacles. We got more Pentacles. We're back to the square one with a lot of Pentacles. I'm sticking with what I know. I'm pretty solid on YouTube user reads, I got to say. Four Pentacles, which is good because I've done like 200 YouTube user reads. Sheena, hey buddy, hello to you as well. Sheena, good to see you. Four Pentacles, something that happens at work, something that's sort of, pulled back a little bit, something somebody at work kind of likes, or kind of gets a little thing with that. I mean, don't sniff their hair. Okay, don't be sniffing their hair. This is not a juicy peach reading. But the Four of Pentacles says you meet somebody at work, you got to make decisions about this individual, not exactly somebody that you would date normally. Two of Cups, hey, you run into them, you meet them, you like them, you think there's something cool about them. I don't know if they're 6 feet tall though. I don't know. They could be 5'9". If so, you're going to have some problems. Elizabeth asks, will Yanir make any move towards me? Well, I hope so. Let's find out if Yanir's in a making a move kind of mood. If they are in a making a move kind of mood, because some days you want to make a move and other days you want to sit home and do a stream, the way it rolls with the Two of Wands. Two of Wands indeed. I mean, 410. I mean, needs 410. No, I'm talking about, it's a joke. It's a joke. YouTube user, their love interests have to be 5'11". That's what they said. They're not going to talk to you unless you're 5'11". So I was going to make a poster, that you get one of those posters at the fair where it says you have to be this tall to enter the ride. Somebody said you have to be this tall to enter YouTube user. I mean, maybe that's a thing. Julie and a YouTube user, thank you for your donations. All right, will Yanir make a move towards me? It's going to be something small. It's going to be slow. Yanir's not a place where they have a lot of confidence in order to do this, in order to make this. K. Jerry, thank you for your donation. Joan, welcome to the stream. Joan, if you notice this, Joan, this is because my regular program crashed and I have to fix it. I need to update all my drivers. I didn't have time. Anyway, Two of Wands. Okay. They're looking, they've been thinking, they've been considering it, not something they want to do, not something they want to dedicate themselves to. Six of Swords, though. Six of Swords. It's going to be a long game with Yanir. I'm sorry. It's going to be a long game with Yanir, but you're going to have to kind of put up with it. You're going to have to kind of wing it as it goes. But, you know, that is the way it is. That is the way it is. So the next move is going to be very kind of, you know, slow, deliberate, not so obvious. You're going to have to take that. Jay, thank you for the quad donation tonight. Look at you. You're going ham with a credit card. Will me and my friend get the house we want and we applied for? I mean, Lachey, mine's coming up for sale. Maybe. It depends on how the month of April works out. I don't know. The month of April maybe I may be sticking with this house. I don't know. Let's find out, because April's got changes, my friends. It has a lot of changes coming. I hope y'all have some seatbelt on. I hope y'all have some seatbelts that you can put on for April. All right. Well, me and my friend get the house we want and we applied for. Man, this is such a weird time, ain't it? Like trying to get a house is literally impossible. Trying to get a house. Okay, we have 11 houses for sale near me. 11 houses for sale near me. They all sold in 2 days. Let me repeat myself. 11 houses went up for sale. They all I think 7 of them sold in 1 day. In 1 day. 1 day. 7, 1 day. So houses are kind of a hot commodity right now. I got to say now. But will we get this house that we want, we applied for? I think that it's looking pretty good. 10 of Pentacles is happy home, happy family. I think you could be one of the 1 day people. You could be one of the 1 day people here. It seems that, yeah, you applied, you hit it. The 10 of Pentacles, happy home, happy family with a Knight of Wands, that fiery aspect. I don't have my fancy fire things, but you know what I'm saying. The fiery aspect, the good stuff, all of the exciting things that are possible here. I think it is indeed. Something where we move. We get the movement with the Knight of Wands into the happy home, happy family. Queen of Wands is the master of coordination, the CEO. That is rock solid. That's going to get it done for you. And the sun being good news card, being at the first, right? Being at the first here, this is going to be something good. They do want to lease back. Something's weird with the lease back. Lachey, come back and let me know what the hell happened with this lease back, because something's going on over there with the lease back. All right. You want the Thoth on this one. Okay. The Thoth is probably going to be a little bit different. Boo-boo, where you been indeed. Sheena, thank you for the very generous donation. Y'all are going ham tonight with the donations. Is it because of StreamYard? I mean, I'll use it more often if y'all like it this much, but love reading for April. Lachey, you need a whole lot of love in April. You need a whole lots of loving in April for sure. Jade has the double shot. NS has the double shot. Nikki and Jessica has a single shot as well. Jade, have a good evening. I will get your readings, I promise you. Thank you so much for your very generous donations tonight. I appreciate that. If you want a private reading, I can do that. You paid enough to get one of those, that's for sure. All right. General reading, love reading. We're excited about something, but there's something. You're meeting people that just aren't sharing enough about them, right? Leona, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Deb, welcome. You're getting people that aren't very sharing, that have things they're hiding, that have things that are hidden, that you're not able to get done. You're having short-term relationships. Short-term relationships just aren't functional. They're just not. A little swiftness here. Things go well, then things die. It's the way it is. The reason is people aren't being upfront and honest with you. They're not being straight up with you. And that happens. That happens. You can't really do much about that. You need to focus on getting people that are going to be more open, more honest, and more upfront with you. Because I think the people that are hiding stuff, it's pretty obvious that they are doing it. I don't really think you have problems in love, though. I think you have no problems meeting people. You go out, you're going to meet people. You're going to find people. I think you're social. You got good things going on. People like you, people being around you. Ace of Wands says, well, opportunities are there. It's just a matter of finding the quality relationships that we need. That is going to be good for you in April. Finding the better quality thing, getting away from the short-term relationship, finding people that aren't hiding things from you, that aren't a little bit too quiet, aren't a little bit too sort of waiting on that. Jade, whoa, thank you for your major donation. I appreciate you. Let's hook up for a private reading, and let me know when you are available. You know my email, Jade. You've been around enough. It's in, I would say, link in the description, but there's no description. Can I update the description? Can I update the description without crashing the freaking stream? Let's find out. Let's Control C. And then let's go to my live readings, and then let's Control V into this one. So I can say link in the description, and it can be legit. Okay, save. Oh, hopefully I didn't crash the stream. All right, link in the description for my email to for all of that. Anyway, we got the general love reading done. We got the Thoth without Jessica Taylor is next. Jessica Taylor did the PayPal donation. High school, let's see. Jessica, has anyone come forward with the truth? Let's find out if anyone has come forward with the truth. I don't want to use the Thoth for yours. You get a weird Thoth readings, Jessica. I'm just saying. You get weird Thoth readings is what I'm saying. Leona, yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate that. You can read personal readings just cases. Okay, cool. Thank you so much, Jay. Anyway, so Jessica's question, which I can't put here because I'm winging it tonight. Anyway, Jessica's question was, has anyone come forward with the truth? And I think it is yes. People, truth is a hard decision. It is. Truth is a difficult decision sometimes. That Two of Coins, should I tell the truth? What are the advantages? What are the disadvantages? There's no a lot of people are just like, I'm just not going to tell the truth. There's no real advantage. I think there is a situation here. But the Two of Wands says somebody did come forward. Somebody did see the dominion. They needed to come forward. They needed to make it happen. The Six of Coins, they wanted to give out the truth. They wanted the truth to be given out. They wanted it to be on the table. They wanted to get the elevated position and move it in and get it through and get it focused. And I think the truth I think the truth was told, and I think it came through. Anyway, let's see. Am I going crazy? I can't find the PayPal link. Okay, we're going to. All right. Nikki, I need your question, Nikki. Nikki, did you ask your question? I don't see it. Nikki, let me know what your question was. Anyway, Sarah, will I meet anyone, any love in April? Any love in April? Let's keep using this. Find out if Sarah can find the love of their life, a beautiful, wonderful individual that they can spend a whole lot of time with nice quality time with anybody. Find out if we can get that done in April. April, when it's warming up and people are coming out of the house, there's no more COVID scares in some places, and you're kind of meeting people and getting out and moving across. That is there. Samantha, I do see your questions. You are in the queue, Samantha. Samantha, you are 3 away. We got Star Bright, Veronica, and we got Star Bright, Veronica, Boo Boo, and then you. So yeah, you are in the queue. You're about 3-4 away. Anyway, will I meet anyone love interest in April? April doesn't look like a big love interest month for you, is what I'm saying. April doesn't look like a big love interest month for you, quite frankly. The Emperor says this is more about focusing on other things in April. Maybe May would be a little bit better. Four of Wands, happy home, happy family, sort of restructuring the home, restructuring what we have and all these other things, moving forward, trying to get it done, getting the stability, but it just seems like kind of dry. It's kind of dry in April with this. I do think you meet somebody interesting, but it's up to you if you want to pursue it or not. This is somebody that's just baseline interesting. It's not like Romeo coming in on the horse or anything like that. It's somebody sort of baseline interesting. Yeah, they're kind of cool. They're kind of interesting. And you could see yourself like hanging out with them, but it's just not something that you just want to dive in with both feet. This is something where I would dip my toe in the water or whatever, right? Anyway, Nikki, yeah, sorry for the technical difficulties, Nikki. I will get your reading. It will be on the stream. It will be on the stream. I promise you. Anyway, okay. But yeah, I think you have some interest. It's kind of lukewarm at best. I think May is going to be a little bit better as far as the love is concerned. It's more about sort of finding structural stability and other things that you're doing in April. But basically, yeah, you will meet one person. But again, it's kind of wavering back and forth. This is somebody want to, and be like, yeah, whatever. Anyway, it's up to you. Anyway, Starlight Star Bright, April forecast tonight. We're going to do that. Main major event. What kind of major events can we pull from April? What kind of things can we do in April? Temperance, 5 of Wands and 8 of Wands. Now that is an interesting one, ain't it? Ain't it? The 5 of Wands into an 8 of Wands. You moving away from conflict. Your major event. I think you do have a conflict. I think you do have some competitiveness or some things that you're trying to deal with, some things that are kind of difficult to do there. You're looking at competitiveness as driving you away from something. That's kind of the theme of April. You're not really competitive. You're not in the mood to deal with it. You're not in the mood to dive into that. So you do a little bit of 8 of Wands and you want to get through it, get over it, and get around that. Definitely with there. And the Temperance as well. April's more of a settling down and calming down. It's settling down, calming down month for you. The major events, anything with conflict, you need to get the hell out of it, is what I'm saying. April's not your pick a fight kind of month, right? This is just not your pick a fight kind of month with that. And the next reading we got is Veronica, who wants to know, is there anyone from my past wanting to reach out? Let's find out. Let's find out with that, with a little bit of the Tarot of Oppositions. Can we do this? Can we do a Tarot of Oppositions tonight? I like it. Leona, I am selling my deck. Andrew was so kind as to post the link for my deck. If you want to pick it up, I will ship it to you the next day. I will ship it to you, literally ship it to you for the next day. Yogi, thank you for being a member for 11 months. Oh my God, Yogi, it's almost been a year. Yogi, you've been around. Yogi gets around almost a year. Anyone from my past wanting to reach out? No, not right now. Not really. It seems that people from the past have moved on. People from the past have moved on. They got other options. They're pursuing other things. The 4 of Cups, right? A previous relationship, somebody that has been in the past, not something they want to deal with, not something they want to do right now. 2 of Swords. It's like, well, there's too much difference. I really don't want to reconcile a difference. There are better options out there from doing that. Right now, no. Right now, no. Anyway, Sheena, you can become a member by hitting the join button down there. It's $1 and it gives you emotes. That's basically it, Sheena. That's it. It's $1 and it gives you some emotes, and that's pretty much the only thing you get out of it. But if you like using emotes, I mean, you go on Twitch, people get really excited about having emotes. Really excited about that. Boo Boo gets really excited about a general reading. I know Boo Boo wants a thought. I don't even have to look. I don't even have to ask. I don't have to look. I don't have to ask. I just know it. I just know it. See, Boo Boo just demoed all of the emotes we got in here. We got a strength card from Waterfall Tarot emote. We got the veiny hands emote. You know, you get some veiny hands up in there. We got Thoth. We got the kitty. We got the money trick, which is defunct and not functioning. We got me. We got Christina. We got Baxter. We got one of everything over here. Yogi, new chocolate business. That's what Yogi, you need to ship some to me. Yogi, free samples. Yogi, samples. Yogi, where you at? Samples. Okay. Anyway, General, can we have chocolate tarot cards? I mean, Yogi, I'm being legit here. A chocolate tarot card? What do you think? A tarot card made out of chocolate? I'll pay. I mean, you don't want to ship that during the summer, though. Obvious reasons. General rating. Love interest. Love interest is coming, Boo Boo. Love interest is what I'm saying. I think there is a love interest in here. You got the lovers into strength. I think you have an opportunity coming in this summer, this spring kind of thing for a love interest. Somebody who's interesting, somebody who attracts your eye, somebody who's sort of like, whoa, what's going on? What am I looking at? What am I looking at with this particular thing? Now, I do think there's some structural instability with this particular interest. There is a little bit of instability with this individual. You're going to have to put up with a little bit too much stuff, be like, whoa, what is this? What are you talking about? A little bit of a structural instability with that, but it seems that just the emotions are there. Somebody that understands where you're coming from, what you're doing, how you're doing it. They understand all of these things happening with that. Coco, thank you for the emote since all my fancy graphics ain't working. You can't get no love balloons, no love reading, no love emotes, no love, no nothing. The moon says the emotional part is just there, though. You feel like you sort of synchronized with this person. They feel like this somebody knows your feelings, knows what you're going through, and it's very good, very sort of emotional conversations as well. I like it. I'm saying the general is spring/summer, a little bit of the love thing going in through there. Anyway, all right, got Jade. We got your questions. Samantha, you're finally here. You're finally here. Oh my God, somebody bought something through Etsy. They bought the ebook. Okay. Well, thank you so much. Shipped with fees. Sure. What's my total? Can I just say sure? Just say sure. Okay, I'll go sure. All right, I'm trying to get more comic books because apparently I can't have enough comic books. Anyway, Samantha, how is C going to act now that he is talking to me? Is C going to be all right? Is C going to be decent? We don't want to use the Thoth. Samantha, you get rough readings with the Thoth. I'm not going to lie to you. Samantha gets rough-ass readings with that Thoth deck. So Dorothy Collins, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Get you the 4-bedroom house. That's what I'm talking about. By the way, mine's only 3 bedrooms, in case anybody wants to buy mine. Mine's only 3 bedrooms, and it smells like tarot decks in here. Good news. If y'all want to buy my house, I don't have to hide all the tarot decks because I got the realtor, The realtor goes, you're going to have to hide all those tarot decks. I'm like, blasphemy. Why do I have to hide tarot decks? I don't need to hide who I really am. When I walk into a house to shop and look, I normally see 200 tarot decks sitting around. I always see 200 tarot decks sitting around. Why should I have to hide myself? Nobody else has to hide themselves. Why should I have to hide my 200 tarot decks? When I walk into a house, I want to see 200. I'll be honest with you. If I walked into somebody's house and I'm shopping and I saw 200 tarot decks on display, I would immediately buy the house. That's like karma. That's like a soulmate. You know what I'm saying? That's like, you're walking down the street, you see somebody cute and they look at you and your whole body lights up. That's what I'm talking about right now. But no, I got to hide it. What if I don't want to hide it? House sales are so good, I bet I could still sell it. I'm kind of weird, though. Anyway, All right. People aren't going to give a shit. I mean, Neve may be right. Neve may be right. They'll be like, oh, man, it's a lot of weird tarot decks. But sure, why not? Okay, they're gonna have to take the tarot decks. Of course, I'm gonna take the tarot decks. Anyway, Samantha, I'm sorry. I know you're waiting. How's he gonna act now that he's talking to me? Okay. The two. Okay. They're going to be secretive as always. They're going to be a little bit emotional, a little bit on the emotional side. They're going to be secretive. All right. C is going to be secretive now that they're talking to you. They don't want you to know everything. They're going to be they're holding stuff back. That's the way it goes. That's the way it has to happen. C's really has been interested in talking to you. C's been wanting to talk to you a lot. Okay. I'm just saying a little bit of an ace. C has been interested in talking to you. You can't tell that because I think C has a little bit of stuff to hide, but C has been interested. C has indeed been interested. So they're going to enjoy talking to you. Definitely with that. They're going to be a little bit emotional at times. They're a little bit more opinionated now than they were. Are they going to act a fool? A little bit more emotional than usual, not complete foolish. No. A little bit more emotional, sure. Not complete foolish. No. I think about it. Edible tower card, dark and scary. If you're going to make an edible tower card, it needs to be a layered cake, okay? Like the Tasty Tarot tower card. You need a layered cake. Rose, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. I'd lock them in safe. Yeah, I don't want nobody stealing my tarot decks. If somebody stole I got cameras all around here. If somebody stole my tarot decks, I will find them. I will find that person. Anyway, yeah, no, I want to hide it. Okay. Update on the office politics is getting interesting. Okay, it's getting interesting because you don't know the half of it. There's not much you can really do about this political situation, the bottom line. It's going to be there for a while. If it's not this, it's something else. If it's not something else, it's even something else. This is something where it's going to have to be completely squelched by a manager. Okay, somebody's going to have to. Naya, the list is massive. The list is massive. I'm going to be here for the rest of my life. Let's see, but this is something that needs to be squelched. It needs to be stopped. It needs to be squelched. And don't get involved with it. It's going to be hanging around for a while. This is something that is destined for work. You're always going to have something like this until somebody squelches it. Basically, a manager needs to come in and squelch it. They need to just hard line, get it, and fix it and do it like that. Naya, no, we're ending soon. Naya, we're ending soon. I don't know how to put that up here. Stay out of it if you can. Stay out of it if you can. It's going to get heated. It's going to get more interesting than it is now. It's going to come to a head, and then it's going to explode, and you don't want to be anywhere around that bomb when it goes off. You definitely want to be away from that as the best that you can be. But, yeah, it's just something that just needs to – basically, there's something there that's causing all of the politics, and somebody's going to blurt it out, and then you're going to know, oh, that's what's been going on. That's what's been going on this whole time. But there is something you need to know, and it is going to bring out, it is going to be shed a light on that. And that is when you know what the hell's been going on, and you're going to be ready for that. You're really going to be ready for that. Anyway, I have 11K followers. I have no idea what content provide to them. Good content to provide to them. That's what you need. Good content. What kind of content can we give to 11,000 people that are just ready and willing to watch anything that you're going to put on board? You need to deliver regular content. You do. You need to deliver regular content. I think that is the biggest piece, right? You got an Ace of Swords. I need to deliver something to something. You do have people that are just amazingly successful on their channel just because people love them, right? Just because people love them. I can name 3 people that just have tons and tons of viewers, and all they do is chat on their tarot channel. They'll come on the tarot channel, they'll just chat. They'll chat about this, they'll chat about that. That's all they do. They don't provide any like real meaningful content. They just chat. They have tons of people. They have like 120 people in the chat. Well, that's what I'm saying. They have 120 people in the chat. But people just like their personality. That's what you need to do. Be online, be communicating with them. Content doesn't really matter when everybody just loves you. Everybody loves what you're doing. They like you. Just be chat, be social, be yourself, and people will come and want to see the content. What you don't want to do is stop doing content, right? You don't want to stop doing content. You want to give people something to look forward to. Give people just, hey, it doesn't have to be this beautiful premiere video that has all these features and all the fancy stuff. And just what I'm saying. That's just what I'm saying. I think that's going to be very important to you. Deliver content, even if it's chatting, even if it's something, and don't stop. Just get it done, get it action there. And this is something where you're going to get a lot more than 11K. I think you're going to get a lot more as you start delivering the content, as you start chatting, hanging out, just being there for people, right? What is the name of that channel? It's somebody in the UK, and they all they do is like talk, and they have like ass loads of followers. I mean, they just talk. And they have tons and tons and tons and tons of people that join the chat. They have a Patreon with like 400 people. It's like insane. And they just talk and chat. So people like your personality. People like you. That's why they're following you. Give them your personality. Give them something to look forward to. Just chat. Just chat. And let the content develop itself. Let the content come from your ideas, from your innovation. But I think that's going to be good. Anyway, Samantha, why are people from my past coming back in my life? Do you have a lesson to be learned here? I think quite possibly it is. This is something where you do need to basically finish up some connections, finish up some relationships, finish up some of these things. I think some of the people coming back are a karmic type of relationship where you just need to polish off the relationship, finish it up, find out what is needed here, what is sort of the communication, where are you sort of going with this, and you want to sort of move past that and go with that. Because a lot of times people from the past come back and they keep coming back because we need something from them or they need something from us, right? I think that is sort of important. So this is an emotional based thing. They need some emotions from you. They need to connect to you. They need to sort of catch up with what you're doing, where you're at. And this is something where, hey, that is, they just need to have that connection with you. So I think that's going to be important. I think that you can do that. Just basically realize it's a karmic relationship, interact with them, get back, and find out what's going on and see where we can go. Because I think unless you do that, they will keep coming back. So I think this is one of the times where you kind of need to interact with them and get all that good stuff. Okay. We got Samantha has a sticker. Thank you, Samantha, for the super sticker. Let's see. Weekend reading. Let's get you a weekend reading indeed and find out what kind of good things we got going on with the This Might Hurt Tarot. I like it. I like me some This Might Hurt Tarot. All right. We need to find out. A little weekend read is around the corner. 9 of Pentacles, 6 of Swords, and a 6 of Pentacles. It's about new projects, new innovations, new things. Do not sit on your hands this weekend. It's time to do new things, new innovations, new basically anything new, right? 6 of Swords. What can I start that I've always been interested in, always been curious about? Because the 6 of Pentacles says doing something new is going to give you this perspective. It's going to give you a new sort of look at everything else that you have. The 6 of Pentacles, I think somebody is going to give you something this weekend, or they can give you some information, give you some obstacles, give you some things that you need in your life right now. The 6 of Pentacles, you're being handed what you need in your life this weekend. The 6 of Swords, do something new. The 6 is all about newness. It's after the 5. It's about recovery. It's about getting new things going. Nine of Pentacles says this could be monetarily based as well. You could have some new ideas, some new innovations that you do. You get, like me, right? I'll sketch something and then I'll come back a month, 2 months later, and I'll say, that's a good tarot card. So that's kind of where you need to be this weekend. So this weekend is about newness. It is about stretching your goals into something that you haven't done and, sort of get that done. Anyway, Samantha wants to know, will the arrangements I made for tomorrow work out in my favor? Let's find out if we can get some arrangements in your favor. Hopefully we can. Because you made the arrangements. You did all the work that's needed with that. And I'm sorry, but no, that is a thumbs down. That is a thumbs down. I'm sorry. The Ten of Swords is something is blocking. Something is stopping. I don't think it will get to go. It will be. It's like the forces in nature, the forces that are coming through. Fairy, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. I ate all of your ice cream bars. You ate all of them in one sitting? Christina ate all of my ice cream bars. Anyway, the Ten of Swords. I don't think it's going to work out. I think things are planned. Things are going to be a little bit different as far as arrangements go. But the Page of Swords, it's like you learn a little bit too late on this information getting through. Is what I think. A little bit too late on this information getting through. And Samantha's other reading, I got Samantha's super. You didn't eat all the ice cream bars at once. I guess that's good. Because that contains like that liquid sugar substitute that makes you crap. So if you eat all the ice cream bars at once, you're going to have a lot of crapping to do. Anyway, I'm sorry. I'm talking to my girlfriend. Anyway, YLK, does S wish to end the communication? End the communication? Are they just really busy? Are they just really busy? I'd tell you what the deck is, but I don't have all of my tools. I don't have all of my toys tonight, so I can't do all of the fancy things. I'm sorry. Does S want to end the communication? No, they do not want to end the communication. Here's the problem you're having. With S. S like the old days. S doesn't like today. S enjoyed the old days. They don't enjoy what they're getting today. Does that make sense? The King of Swords. I'm not content. I'm not happy with what's going on. I'm not going to communicate with you because I'm unhappy. And that's the bottom line. I'm just unhappy. King of Swords, I'm not content, not there. King of Pentacles, you got a double king. It feels like they've lost a level of control, a level of power. They're not happy. They like the old days, okay? You're going to have to kind of put up with that. Right? I think that is going to happen. That is going to happen. You're just going to have to deal with that indeed. Anyway, yeah, Andrew, so, all right. Well, Yo Dizit, you asked for it, you got it. And Yo Dizit asked for an Andrew Ben Hammer, and you received an Andrew Ben Hammer. We are all about, on this stream, customer satisfaction. We are all about customer satisfaction. Okay. You got what you asked for. Anyway, how's Alyssa feeling towards me? We're together, but I don't like what I am getting. Just don't like what I am getting. You and Alyssa are going to have growing pains. It just happens, right? The Four of Cups. This is more of a convenience relationship than something of passion, than something of amazement, than something of excitement. It feels like this is more of a convenience, right? The Four of Cups. This is not something I was just thrilled about. I'm like running around the room all excited, but Four of Cups, you want to give it a try? Yeah, give it a try. You want to give it a try? Yeah, give it a try. So the Judgment, reincarnation, rebirth, we'll do it again. Whatever, that's fine. That's okay. But the Nine of Swords, it's going to be some growing pains in there. We were concerned about how it's going to go. We're concerned about what to do with it. We're concerned about kind of where we were going, who's going to be there, who's going to be that. And you're just going to have some growing pains there. So just push through it. Push through it. I think that's going to be good. I think it's going to be good. All right. It's polite to ask before sniffing people's hair. I agree. You can't just raw approach people and just start sucking on their head. Well, that sounds bad. You can't just you can't put your face on their head. And that sounds bad too. Don't sniff their hair. Don't sniff their hair. Julie knows what I'm talking about. Do I get the job that I interviewed for yesterday? I love to do intuition before I pull any cards. Intuitively, what do I feel? What do I feel with this job? You interviewed yesterday. I think the interview went well. I think they like you. I think they had some extra questions for you. I think it got kind of awkward in one spot. It got kind of awkward in one spot, didn't it? That's what I feel. Intuition. That's what I feel. It got awkward sometimes, but overall it was okay, right? It was okay. I wouldn't kick the interview out of bed. All right. The World. 7 of Swords, 9 of Wands, and the Fool. I'm going to say no. I'm going to say you don't get the job. The reason I say that is because the 7 of Swords, it feels like the world feels like there are better opportunities out there. There are better places you need to be. There are better places you need to focus on. A lot of times there are indeed places that need to be focused, things that need to be focused more intently than what you had. And I think there are better opportunities out there for you, right? The World, opportunities abound. 9 of Wands and the Fool. You have 2 movement cards. The 9 of Wands not really being a movement card, but it is here. You have to sort of, you have to leap forward. You have to get that done. 7 of Swords, sort of a movement card as well. We're moving all around. We're moving everywhere. In other words, Julie, there's no stable card, like maybe an 8 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, 4 of Wands, something that would give me stability, something that would be just hard knocks, get me where I need to be. And nothing is here like that. So I'm going to say no. I'm going to go with a thumbs down on this particular reading. Anyway, YouTube user wants to know about a career. They had a question below. Let me find out what the question is below. YouTube user, I don't see a question below. I'm scrolling. Okay. Ends next job. Will it still be our current city, and will it be with telecommunications? Let's find out. K. Jerry, you are up next, and then we're going to hop over to PayPal and get the PayPal done. By the way, in case you didn't see from here, we're using the crappy stream software because the good software died and I have to fix it. Can I fix it? I have 30 years of technology experience. Hell yes. I can actually recompile the program. That's how hardcore I am. That's how hardcore I roll. But I need time to do that. And I opened it and I had 1 minute till I started the stream. So I didn't have the time. Only so much time I got in the day, my friends. Only so much time. Ends next job, will it be in the current city and the same communications industry? No, I think it'll be in a different industry. Judgment, rebirth, reincarnation. They're going to have to go into something different, something a little bit on the different side. The Sun, I don't think they had a problem finding a job, but I don't think it is in telecommunication. Is it in the same city? Absolutely. It is in the same city. So, well, kind of almost like a suburb of your current city. Anyway, but basically there's your answer. K. Jerry, when will I meet a new love interest? Overall advice for getting some love, get some stuff done. Maybe you can get somebody to sniff your hair. Let's find out, K. Jerry, unless you're bald, K. Jerry. I don't know. Let's find out what kind of things we can get with love. 4 of Swords, Page of Swords, and a Knight of Pentacles. I think your next love interest is an Aquarius, quite frankly. I think it is an Aquarius, okay? Next love interest is an Aquarius. When will you meet them? Middle of June. Middle of June, you have an Aquarius, you're going to run into them. 4 of Swords, this is something where you didn't really want to run into them, but you ran into them anyway. I'm just saying, you didn't want to run into him, but you did anyway. This is one of the unusual situations where you just sort of bump into somebody kind of thing. Page of Swords, you don't really know what to say. You don't know if this is the love interest I was talking about, but then you remember that I said the middle of June so you started a conversation. Knight of Pentacles says this is somebody that is a little bit persistent anyway. So if you relax a little bit, they will be on your side with this. Overall, there's your answer. I mean, that's like exact. That's like exact. Anyway, if StreamYards would let me scroll up, I think I might use it. I think I might use it a lot more, but I can't scroll up, and screw you, StreamYards. Anyway, Sheena, thank you for your very generous donation. I appreciate that. Let's see, Leona. If you asked a question, I will eventually get to it. But I have to scroll. I can't scroll up with StreamYards. Once I scroll down, I'm screwed. So I'm going through very slowly. So if you ask your question like way down here, I'm going to have to get to it eventually. Anyway, but I will get to it. If you didn't post your question, let me know. I can get to that tomorrow if you want, whatever. Leona, will my partner's therapy help my relationship? I hope so. Having therapy and it doesn't do a damn thing is always very frustrating. You ask for a general reading. All right, I will get you a general reading. No problem. Will the therapy help? Yes. Actually, a lot. Strength card says you have to have patience with the individual. Therapy is not some sort of a Band-Aid that's going to fix everything all at once, okay? It's not going to fix everything all at once. This is something you're going to have to gradually get into, and you're going to have to participate, okay? You're going to have to participate. They can't do all the therapy, and you just stay like you are. You do have to participate. Strength says stay patient with them. That is going to be very important for this. Hierophant says this is something they're taking very seriously, and the more therapy they get, the more they go, the better they do get with this. Just saying. Knight of Cups. It is about loving them and supporting them through the therapy. This is something, loving them and supporting them with the therapy. I think that is it. The brain represents mental health improvement. Ooh, that's good. Star Bright made a very good point here. I like that. Basically it. Anyway, Sheena wants a general. Let's get Sheena done here for a little bit of a general. Y'all are insane with the donations tonight. This has been one of my biggest donation night ever. Thank you, and thank you again. I love all of you.
I love you.
I love all of you, every one of you. I will put your donations towards a whole lot of new tarot decks. Lots and lots and lots of new tarot decks. And I will unbox them so you don't have to. I will unbox them. I'll let you know if they suck. If they're any good, how's the paper quality? How's the book look? How does it work if I run over it with a car? You know me. I'm going to give you the best review. Who does a review like me? Admit it. Who does a review as good as my reviews? Nobody. Do you see another tarot channel running over tarot decks? Do you see them running over the little Buddha tarot tiles? Do you see them hammering tarot? Do you see them running it through water, dipping it in hot coffee? No, you don't see any of that crap, because I'm the only one dedicated enough, loving enough, amazing enough to be doing this stuff for you guys. Just saying that now. Modesty is my KD. I'm just saying, KD. Yeah, we're on StreamYard, KD. The application I normally use needs a fix, and I didn't have time. So we got to go old school. Tonight. Sheena, General, 8 of Cups into the Knight of Cups. Somebody is leaving the Sheena. Are you looking for love? Are you looking for love in all the wrong places? Looking for love in too many places? Because I think there is some love headed your way. Ms. Michelle, thank you for your donation. By the way, we're ending soon. I have no way to tell you this because I'm on this crappy StreamYard. But I promise you, we are ending soon. And I got to go eventually. So let's find out what is happening here. 8 of Cups into the Knight of Cups. Somebody's leaving somebody else to get with you. What's going on with that? Sheena, that's weird. That's wow. Something's unusual. Somebody's leaving, or the 8 of Cups into the Knight of Cups. There's something exiting into something better, right? But the Knight of Cups being Mr. Romance, you got a moon here. It's almost like that you have a new love opportunity. Somebody is abandoning their love. Somebody broke up with their ex, what have you, and they're just ready for a relationship. They're looking for a rebounder. And I think you have this opportunity that's coming through strong with that. So if you're looking for a general, that's what I'm kind of feeling from this, right? Mr. Romance, sort of an exiting from something else. This is a new adventure for them. Basically, I think this is somebody who's very, very interesting. I kind of like them. Ace of Wands. Man, they got a couple of problems. They do, right? It's a little bit of a fire sign. They got a couple of problems. You're going to kind of put up with it, whatnot. But overall, you got that coming. That's interesting. I think April, you have some dramatic changes in your life. I think we all have dramatic changes in April. I'm going to say that. I'm going to make a video. I think April may bring in some changes for a lot of people. And I think you're going to get hit kind of harder than most with the changes that are coming in April. In my opinion. Does he have to find the questions manually? Kinda. The problem I'm having is, KD, the problem I'm having is you can't scroll up with this app. You can't scroll up. So in other words, if I scroll all the way down to the new chat, I'm stuck there and all the donations scroll away. And I can't click any of them. So I'm having to slowly, progressively, painstakingly go through each individual line, and it sucks. If they fix that, I think it's a beautiful platform, but we need all of the new fancy toys that I like that I don't have. So fancy toys. You can bookmark comments to read later. Can you? Yeah, you can. You can bookmark comments to read later. But I have 43 donations. Can you bookmark 43 comments? I think I'm gonna crash StreamYard. StreamYard is not made for the quantity of chat I get. I really don't think so. I really don't think so. Maybe it is, and I'm just a StreamYard newbie. But I don't know. Can you watch your own stream on YouTube, then scroll through chat? Yeah, Joe. That's what I'm doing. I got a chat window here and a chat window there, and I got another chat window over here, and I got my program that does everything over here. Anyway, I'm winging it, my friends. I'm winging it. By the way, we're ending soon. I have no way to show you. How can I support Ian as he goes through the job crisis? He's so sensitive. I'm worried about him. You can basically, just show your support. Just be there emotionally. Be there. Be his good friend. The Queen of Wands is going to be important for this. The Queen of Wands is going to be important. I think that's going to be there, right? I think that is going to be there. So you're just going to have to support him emotionally. I don't think there's much you can do unless you want to just like, I don't know. Unless you want to do that. I don't know. I think emotionally it's going to be your best bet for doing that. Anyway, we got, again, this is challenging tonight. Nikki, I finally got your reading. It must have gotten lost in the chat. No, probably my phone. I'm wondering if I'm doing the right things to help my student, and what other things can I do? What other things can I do to support him? All right. If you're going to have a student, he's going to be a student of magic. Nikki, he's going to be a student of magic. And we are going to use the Little Wizard's Tarot to get the student of magic and make it happen. Knight of Pentacles seems to be in every reading. Okay, whatever. Okay, wondering what can I do to help my student? High Priestess. You need to really communicate the things that are important, right? The things that are important, you need to communicate to them. High Priestess, triage your communications. This is important. That is important. Make sure they understand that it's important, right? Triage this. So this is number one. This is number two. Another thing you can do is make it more interesting. Don't provide basic information. Make it more interesting. Make it exciting. Make it something that they can relate to, right? With cool stories or something like that. Two of Swords. I think one of the bottom lines is this student is going to be difficult to really help. You are already running into this, right? You're running into the blindfold, the closed outness. They get bored easily. They're not willing to learn some of the things you're trying to teach. Five of Wands, they're going to be a problem. They're going to be a problem overall. Make it more interesting. Triage the information so that you get the important parts out first, and make it where they can relate, right? Make it where they can relate. When I'm teaching tarot, I will make relatable stories. When people write books, they'll write relatable stories to get their point across. And I think you can do that with this. That's going to be making it a lot better. Knight of Pentacles, really kind of summarize it to the top degree. You don't have to do detail after detail after detail. Summarize what you can. And that is going to be a lot better too. The minimal amount of information, but good information, make it relatable. I think if you do all of that, you're going to be good. New chocolate business. Can I get free samples? I mean, free samples of the chocolate business. I'm just saying, people send me free tarot decks, maybe send me some chocolate too. I can ask. The worst thing you can do is say no. Anyway, Yogi, new chocolate business. How's it looking? Man, I wish I had the damn tasty tarot. I wish I had the tasty tarot for times like these. I do. I wish I had it. New chocolate business. What the world's going on with these tarot decks? How is it looking? This is the wrong. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but I'm doing something horribly wrong. Let's try it again. How is it looking? 3 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles, and 8 of Wands. This is something where you do need to, I think you're going to make a little bit of money, but not a lot. It is something where you do need to get out there and make yourself different than your competition. What you're getting into now is competition. Okay. I think that is important. You're getting into too much competition. You need to narrow down what's important and find your audience and go forth and make yourself unique to that. So if you have chocolate, but it has cool stuff, if you have chocolate, but it has liquor in it, if you have chocolate, it has this or that, you need to differentiate yourself from all of the other chocolate. That's why would I buy your chocolate? It has to have something different, unique about it. I think if you focus on that, that is going to be it. 5 Pentacles says basically you're not going to make a ton of money. 3 of Pentacles, you need to relate to your customers. You need to find your customers and get into their heads there. And the 8 of Wands, send out free samples to Tarot Oracle. No, I'm kidding. You gotta keep moving. You gotta keep going with it. As in any business, you can't give up. You gotta go. You gotta keep going, because the minute you give up is the minute you ultimately will just literally just fail. So keep it going, keep it moving. Don't give up, and persist and pursue. All right. What else we got going on? Am I going to get the 4-bedroom house? Let's find out if we can upgrade to the 4-bedroom house. Those are probably pretty popular. Over here, the 4-bedroom houses in Texas, where houses are cheap. 4-bedroom houses are going for $450,000. $450,000 for a 4-bedroom, 4.3. It's nuts. It is nuts. All right. Anyway, I'm going to get the 4-bedroom house. I'm going to say 6. You got the success. You got this. I'm going to say yes. I'm going to say yes. I think you do. There is a travel involved. There are pillars here. There are pillars here. There are pillars here. I think it points to pillars being in the house, holding it up, being structurally sound. And I think you're able to get it. Overall, I'm going to give a manual thumbs I'm going to give a manual thumbs up. Yeah, I think you get it. A lot of pillars here, too. You're going to get a 4-bedroom house with pillars. But yeah, the 6 of Swords, you're riding in there. You're successfully getting in there. Better tomorrow, improvement with that. The 6 of Wands being the success, the Lord of victory, and sort of getting that king option, getting the power, getting the stability in there with a lot of pillars, a lot of sort of holding up the house. And I think that's where it's going to go. I think that's it. Yeah, you got to go manual thumbs up today because all of my fancy toys are not there. They're just not there. Rose, thank you for the super. Rose, let's find out if you got a question. I'm sorry, I gotta manually scroll through this stuff. Rose, did you have a question? Rose, I'm looking for Rose's question. I just want to say hi and bye. Fairy, thank you so much for being here. I greatly appreciate it. Sorry you're exhausted. Thank you for private reading and all that other good stuff. Rose, I don't see your question. I'm looking. I just don't see it. Let me look at my fancy program that keeps track of everything. Okay. Does B have good intentions towards me? A family relationship. All right, let's see. Does B have good intentions towards me? It's a family relationship. And then we're going to do Miss Michelle, and then we're out of here. Jade, your private reading. Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate Jade. Jade, I greatly appreciate your massive donations tonight, like massive donations onto PayPal. Appreciate that. Let me see if do a fish or Pisces. I mean, KD, you playing with fire over here. I'll go get a fish from the neighbor and flop it on the table. All right. Just want to say, hang on. You playing with fire, KD. Hang on. You want a Pisces fish? There. You want a Pisces fish? There it is. There's your Pisces fish. I can make them swim. See? The Pisces. See, y'all don't know. Y'all don't know. Y'all don't know. I'm crazy. Anyway, Fairy wants to say hi and bye. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate you, Fairy. Okay, does B have good intentions towards me? Family relationship. 8. Reincarnation, rebirth, 8, and another 8. Man, 8 is pretty solid. 8 is pretty solid, I got to admit. I'm going to say they have their own agenda, but they're willing to work with you. So they do have okay intentions, but they're bringing in their own agenda. So you got to kind of understand that, all right? They're bringing in their own agenda, but they're willing to work with you. So the intentions are basically they want what they want. And if they can work it out with you, then they work it out with you. But I would say kind of in the middle, not a no, not a yes, kind of mediocre in the middle kind of thing. Does that make sense? Anyway, and the last reading of the night is Miss Michelle, where Jay and I reconcile. All right. I think I got everybody. I got everybody. I will fix my app and I will be back to normal tomorrow. Don't you worry. It's going to be all back to normal tomorrow. All the fun stuff of tonight with the cooked shrimp is how are you supposed to dethaw this crap? Okay. How are you supposed to thaw this? It's cooked, right? Uncooked shrimp, I thought, and then I put it in a pan for like 1 minute and it's cooked. If this is already cooked and I thought and I put it in a pan, won't it burn? Like, what's the proper directions for thawing? I don't need directions for thawing. You put it in the freaking refrigerator. Yeah. Use immediately. Do I put it in a pan? What do I do with this? Do I put it in a pan? It'll burn if it's already cooked. Just rinse it in a colander for, okay. All right. Put it in a pan too, but for less time. Oh, okay. You got to cook it with butter. Well, yeah. I'm on keto. I'm cooking everything with a pound of butter. You have no idea how much butter I eat in a day. I mean, get Christina. No. I mean, Christina is already watching. It's not going to burn. Really? Oh, okay. Microwave. Ew. All right. Will me and Jay reconcile? No, I don't see any reconciliation here. It just doesn't look like something that's possible. I think that Jay has kind of moved on. I think Jay is kind of in a new location, new kind of feel and whatnot. I just don't think that we're going to be able to reconcile with this individual. It just seems it's difficult to reconcile with them. You seem to be between a rock and a hard place. This is not an easy thing. It's just going to be overall, just going to be difficult, in my opinion, to reconcile with this individual. So there you go. I'm going to say no. And that is it for me. I apologize, but technical difficulties. There's no ending screen. I'm just going to go away. Okay. And here's me going away. Goodbye. Thank you.